Welcome back to my channel. It's very great to see you guys, and in this video this is going to be a response to basically a requested video, which is going to be applications for the iPad Pro. Now in this video we're going to be talking about 4 productive apps and 1 not productive app because it's fun and whatever, we all need a little break from productivity. So let's go ahead and get over to the screen share so I can actually show you these cool apps. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, so basically over here you see 4 different apps. Let me move over the 5th one. I don't know if you guys could have anticipated seeing NBA 2K21, but we'll save that one for last because that one's the best overall. As far as, let's just get started with the apps. So when it comes to the first app, it's going to be walling. So with this app, basically it's similar to Notion, but when you go ahead and look at it, they have a section where it's called the daily desk, and over here you can basically just go and write any notes, and their notes are called bricks. I don't know why, but they're called bricks, and you can color code them, and basically, we'll just show over here, just do some random typing, add a paragraph right here, and then we can basically hit check mark, and when you come back into it, there should be some color options, and then I guess it's not loading up here, but usually it will show. I don't know if it's just a glitch or what's happening there, but let's just see. Okay, so now you can see it stopped acting up. I don't know what happened there, but basically you can color code them. So basically what I was thinking this app is good for is if you want to write down some daily notes, maybe about how your day went, some recaps of the day, or just general thoughts you had on that day. That way you can always go back and maybe see what you did that day or what you were thinking, get some things off your chest. And then when you want to basically separate things and make it look a lot more like Notion, you can go to the walls and collections. Now the different walls are basically like different sections that you would see on the left hand side of Notion. And with this one, I have a YouTube area where I put like viral video ideas that I was trying to come up with, and maybe some viral products. So don't worry, I'm not going to use the iPad as a frisbee. That was just a joke. Now this is another video I was working on, and then as you can see, you can utilize the color coding, and basically it's just a pretty basic notes app on the iPad. If you do take advantage of this application on the desktop, it looks a lot more like Notion and it has a lot more capabilities. The iPad app isn't that great, but for this one, what I've been saying is, when it relates to productivity, is it's great. It's a great place to basically just put down your thoughts and kind of use it as a digital diary or like recap. Instead of using a bullet journal of some kind, you can use this, and this will work pretty great for you. It's just, if you're trying to replace Notion, this is probably not going to be the service for you unless you're going to be mainly using on the desktop. But if you're only using the iPad, which is kind of the intention in this video, then it's great for putting down your thoughts and kind of, because part of being productive is kind of releasing some stress or whatever is going on in your mind. And this is a great option for that. So let's go ahead and move into the next app. And this one is basically what you would want Notion's app to be on the iPad. They've actually done a fantastic job of optimizing this for the iPad. And let's actually just kind of take a look at how it looks. So when you go over to this, which is basically like a shot list, this was for my Spigen MagSafe wallet video. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and check it out up there. And basically what you can see here is that everything just works super smoothly. The touch works great. And that's something that I found is kind of annoying with the Notion iPad app, is that it doesn't seem that well optimized for the iPad. And one great thing is you can also add a drawing, kind of like you can in the Notes app that's built into iOS. When you come over here, you can see that I have basically just a different format for the text there, and you can basically change that by coming into the text edit section, and then you can see that it gives you the option of doing heading, body, a page is separate, and there's more options, and you can also do a to-do list, a toggle, bullet list, a numbered list, indent, and then a focus, which is what gives that line and kind of makes things stand out. I really like how they added that. And then also there's a block feature if you wanted to do that, which will look like that in dark mode. And overall, this app you can take advantage of on the desktop computer, but it's only going to be available on Mac. Their web browsing version is going to be in a beta for now, But honestly, for this one, if you want something that replaces Notion that you don't need a desktop for and you can only use on your iPad, this one is fantastic because it really optimizes the iPad's interface and ecosystem incredibly well. And as you can see, there are different templates and things that you can use. It gives you craft for creatives, and then it takes you to the website and lets you kind of know about what the different features are. And they have a really great getting started section too. You basically can find out all the features by going through and clicking through these things, and that is something you're going to need to do if you want to use this app very proficiently. So that's going to be this app. Make sure you check it out and let me know what you think down below. And now this next app is going to be called Uptime, and with Uptime, it's actually for when you want to use it and you have downtime. And basically, when you open this app, what you'll notice is that you have access to a whole bunch of different content ideas. Basically, with these content hacks, as they call it, you can basically get a, like a synopsis of a book, a too long didn't read type thing. And essentially, instead of using like Cliff Notes for books, this is a way to get the gist of things, and it's very visually appealing. And there's also an option to read it in a more PDF format and also to listen to it in an audio format. So I think this is a fantastic platform, and they actually have an amazing discount. I think this is a new app on the market, so it's not going to be too famous. And essentially with these hacks, as they call it, they have it for documentaries, for courses, and for books. I don't think I've seen anything like that. And honestly, the app is not the best. It's a little laggy here and there, but for the value you get and for it being free until the end of May, it's actually well worth it. I actually read deep work on it and also one of the other ones. And as you can see, when you load it up, it gives it to you in a story format. It's very much like Instagram stories, and I think they want it to basically appeal to the younger generation. And as you can see here, it gives you the option to read, which I'll pull it up. It's kind of like a PDF format, kind of like a Cliff Notes, what you see online. And there's also the option to listen, which is really great because it's like an audiobook. And then if you actually want to purchase this, it gives you a link so that way you can go over to Amazon or wherever they actually link it to, on Amazon. And that way you can go ahead and purchase it and read the full book if you want to. And this is great because if you want to just read something about, productivity, about personal growth, personal wealth, then you can essentially just get a quick read on it, and it might give you some valuable information, and you might not actually fully need to read the book if you never have time to read a book and you want to still gain knowledge. This is a fantastic way. And actually, for their discount, if you sign up basically by the end of the month or by the end of May, they'll give you a whole year for $11.99 instead of a 1 month for being $11.99. So if you're interested in this, then definitely hop on that. I'm actually going to sign up for it. Actually, I'm going to put my money where its mouth is and do it right now. But essentially, this is a great value. They're not sponsoring. None of these apps are actually sponsoring this video at all. But with this one specifically, I just think is a great tool. And it's available on the iPhone as well. So now that things are opening up and you might be going out and about again, maybe waiting for food or coffee or something like that, this is a fantastic way to basically kill some downtime with the app called Uptime. So that'll be it. And I'll leave an invite link. I think it just showed me right now, actually, an invite link that I could share. So I'll share that down below. Swear I didn't know about that before. I'm not trying to sell this app or anything like that. I just honestly really find it valuable. And especially if I'm going to be working full time and doing this YouTube channel for part time, then I won't really have much downtime to take up reading and all that kind of stuff. So Uptime, I think, will come in handy as I get into my engineering jobs. Now, when it comes to the next app, and this is the last app for productivity, it's called Pencil Planner. And when you get it, it'll get this annoying screen where it pops up and it tries to get you to upgrade. You don't have to. There's an X in the top left, and it'll let you cancel out. And basically, if you've ever opened the calendar app on the iPad and you've just wanted to use your Apple Pencil and just write it in like you can a physical notebook, then this is the app for you. Because check this out. When you come over to the day planner, you can actually go ahead and write on it, which is really great because when it comes to the iPad in the calendar app, it's basically all digital. It only syncs with your Google accounts, and you can't really use your Apple Pencil unless you're going to be using the scribble feature, and even then it's not the way this is, and it's not the way a physical calendar would be. And this is where this app kind of really just brings that feature to you. So like right now we have April 30th right here, so I can basically just put down have fun, and then 10 a.m. I had a presentation, and then lunch just for fun. But as you can see, you can just write it down, and they give you a really cool layout. They have a wide layout, so you can see basically, you know, a reflection page, or you can switch it to a task page. Then you have like specific tasks for today. Then you also have, you know, your daily plan and also your notes. And this does tie with your actual calendar notes. As you can see here, for Thursday, I have a class. So there you can see that I had my class, and that's through Google. So everything syncs. That's really nice. And there's also a notes section that you can actually go ahead and add a page. And then when you go to the month view, you can also write in here. When you go to the month view, you can also write in here. So you can basically see I'm just writing and scribbling. It only writes in the box, but that's okay. It's a great app, and you know, this is something that you can get on the iPhone and have it sync as well. So I believe you have to actually sign up for the premium for it to fully sync with the handwritten notes. But if you're really into that type of thing, that's a fantastic app for you to check out. And hopefully you never heard of that before. Let me know down in the comments if you've actually heard of that app before. I'm interested to know. Now for this last app, and that's not productive related, but in a way it is, because after having a certain long time of being productive, you want to basically relax and ease your mind, and that helps with your overall productivity. Even though you should probably be using Uptime instead of this app is great, and this is called the NBA 2K21 from Apple Arcade. I caved in on Apple Arcade because I was just sick and tired of Apple showing me, oh yeah, free 3 months. I said, whatever, you know, you win. Let me just sign up for this stupid free trial and let's just get this over with, and hopefully I won't get these notifications. And my email, the app store, the settings, you know. So basically, when you come in the app, it's actually pretty fun. I haven't set up career mode yet because I don't play that much. Blacktop lets you just play kind of like you would play in the park or in the gym. And then play now, you can pick a team. So Battle of LA, so you know, Lakers belong in LA. Don't roast me in the comments if you like the Clippers. I'm just messing with you, kind of. But basically this app has been really fun. It's been great to play. I played a little bit too much this week. I have finals coming up, and I think I've killed a little bit too much time to kill off some stress. But as you can tell, it's a cool layout. I think if you have a controller for like the Xbox or PlayStation, then this will be a lot more fun. I suck at this game. I keep losing, and I only win against the really crappy teams. And even then, it's like not all of them, and I've had to adjust the settings where there's no fatigue. So, yep. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's video with these apps. Let me know what app you like the most, if you're checking these out, if you've also caved in because of the annoying ads for Apple Arcade. And let me know if you have any app recommendations that you want me to check out. And don't forget to check out my latest video on the Apple AirTags if you're interested. I have a lot more iPad content coming, and I'm possibly getting the M1 iPad, but I'm waiting to see what they're going to be doing with WWDC. And I have a video coming up on my actual decision of why I'm sticking to wait out for later on to purchase the iPad Pro 2021. So if you're interested in those types of videos, make sure you leave a comment and like and subscribe, do all that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So don't forget to take it easy with some tea.